All right, hello and welcome everybody back to the Switch the Field podcast, a podcast where we talk about the English Premier League. My name is Alfredo and I'm here with our resident referee and coach,
Sebastian Marquez,
and our resident fullback,
G Roach.
And we're going to be talking about an extremely important match that's going to probably have massive ramifications over the Premier League title race. Another team that was involved in probably one of the worst Big Six clashes of all time, and some more general movement in the Premier League. But I want both of you to kick off with what was an insane game. That's gonna have.
I want the Arsenal man to start off.
Listen, bro, it's gonna be short and quick for me.
He's putting it on for the badge this week. By the way, guys.
Recovering from tonsillectomy, so if I speak a little, that's why. Sevi, we're the best red team in England.
Oh my god.
We're the best team in England.
Oh my god.
We're the best team in London. We're the best team in the entire Great Britain thing.
This guy, there's no way.
I think Arsenal deserved all 3 points throughout the entire match.
No.
I think you guys put up a good game, but we dominated.
In the second half.
Yes. Where it mattered the most. Listen, of course, the 2 goals that you had, moment of brilliance by Rashford and a mistake by what's his name, Ramsdale. Besides that, not many clear-cut chances. There's a McTominay shot, but I do think Arsenal were pressing the entire game. If we would have left with a draw, I would have been upset. But I think we deserved all 3 points. We were on your ass for the majority of the game. The first half was back and forth, but the second half was almost completely Arsenal. We were chaos in your half.
Okay. No. I'm gonna say no because I think in the first half we actually came to the Emirates and gave you guys a game. I don't think there was a lot of other teams that go to the Emirates and try to give you guys an actual game.
Agreed.
I'll say this: in the first half, I thought we were giving you guys a game. We played really well. And then in the second half, it's what happens when you don't have your important players. And I think that we put up a fight. I think we deserved the draw out of that game.
Really?
Continue.
No, I think we deserved the draw out of that game because in the second half, yeah, we invited pressure, but it took a deflection and an Eddie Nketiah tap-in for a 90th minute winner.
Yeah, but there was still a lot of chances being created, though. I don't think they beat you because of like a freak accident or whatever.
No, but it wasn't a like, oh, yes, it was constant pressure. I'll agree. They were obviously on our ass, but we didn't have the amount of players that we should have had because of Casemiro being out.
It's like breaking the seal. We put so much pressure, and finally that last chance just happened to be in the 90th minute, happened to go in.
Yeah, but I disagree.
But
I don't think you guys should have won that game. I think it should have ended in a draw.
A draw wouldn't have surprised me, but I think we deserve the win.
I don't think Arsenal convincingly like ran away with the game, but I still think they had the better chances. They created more of them. So I'm not gonna say like it wasn't a spanking like I've seen people say on Twitter, but
a spanking. But they only had 5 shots on target.
No, yeah, I know, but they created a lot more in my opinion.
They created a lot more opportunities, but not a lot of clear-cut chances.
I mean, yeah, maybe not like clear cut, like, you know, putting a player through on goal type of chances, but they were still solid chances.
Yes, they're obviously going to have more possession of the ball. I mean, this is obvious in the second half. Yeah, whatever. It's just like City in that. I bet I'm mad. Yeah, no, facts.
Yeah, you're mad, bro.
Are you guys going to be in the finals of the Cariboubies Cup?
No, sorry. We worry about things like the Premier League now.
Yeah, I'm sure after like 7 years of being out of the Champions League, you guys are worried about the Premier League now.
Bro, I think FIU intramural soccer is more competitive than the Carabao Cup,
I
bro.
bet. I bet.
Actually, bro.
Oh, yeah, no,
I
facts.
think Team Nigeria would have made the finals of the Cariboubies Cup.
Bro, they would have bounced Man City, bro.
No,
Man
facts.
City lost to Southampton in that, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
Dude, you're going to play one of... Who's in the other semis? In Newcastle and Southampton?
It's gonna be Newcastle.
Dude, that's such an awful competition, bro.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, 3rd place versus 4th. I bet it's so bad.
Oh no, yeah. If we're gonna talk about 3rd place Newcastle, let's talk about. We'll get onto them. I want you guys to finish this real quick, but I'll get onto the other teams in the.
It's simple. Arsenal better.
No, I disagree.
Okay.
I think you guys are the best team this season. But I think
That's what matters.
Nah, bro, but I'm gonna be honest. They were playing really well through the wings as well. Like, bro, Saka.
Yeah, this is obvious.
No, yeah, but like they were creating a lot. Like you said, it wasn't clear cut chances, but they were getting some good stuff in there, bro. Like even for the first goal, like beautiful cross from Saka, and then the third goal was just good awareness by Nketiah.
I think,
and then obviously the goal by Saka, bro, was a banger, bro. One of the best of the season.
Nah, I thought Rashford's was better.
Nah,
Rashford nutmegs Partey and then scores a banger.
I don't know. To me personally, shots from distance always look better.
Both were nasty.
They were both really
Rashford
good.
wasn't on target. You had to swerve, and that was pretty gross. I'll give him that. But Saka, he wasn't even facing the goal. He had to wrap his foot around it and then bring it around. I don't know. Both were nasty.
I'll say this.
But Saka's better.
I bet, bro. Yeah, whatever. I'll say this. This is obvious. I think if we had Casemiro, Dallo, and Martial, who are pivotal players in our squad, I think we go away with something.
What about them though? Not playing with Gabriel Jesus, who's a good creator for them up front.
It's more important to our squad than what they're missing with Gabriel Jesus.
Bro, but they didn't even start Matt Turner, bro. How do you expect them to
facts. Yeah.
All right, but let's move on to El Chirico. That I regret waking up at
Wait, hold on. But you don't have anything else to say, bro? Because you had.
Okay, I'll tell you this about United. I'm not gonna go into Arsenal because Arsenal are frauds. We have holes in our squad. Our squad is missing another midfielder. We're missing a quality striker, and De Gea is not good with his feet at all.
He
and
has
it
some
is
solid
a problem. That doesn't matter. The saves are good, and in games like this, you're gonna notice them more because of how these teams attack. So like City and Arsenal, you're gonna notice it. But when it comes to having possession of the ball and his distribution and where to pass it, it's nothing like how Ramsdale does it. And that's, I think we're missing. We're still in a rebuild. It's only 6 months in, but for what we need a Ramsdale, like Diogo Costa, stuff like that. We need a player that distributes the ball good. I love De Gea. He's a legend, but
like who?
It's done.
You need someone like who?
That's not, no. I'm saying distribution wise. You
like who?
You frauds.
But like who?
Like Diogo Costa. Like Raja from
Ramsdale.
No. Yes. Nah, I don't need Ramsdale anymore. No. I need a goalkeeper that knows how to distribute the ball.
You guys should take Ramsdale so they can start Matt Turner. Am I right? Guys?
Yeah, for sure, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, so let's, like you said, let's move on to Chelsea Liverpool, bro.
Listen, I regret waking up at 7:30 to watch that game.
I do too, bro. But no, actually, no, I don't regret it. The 5 seconds I saw of Mudryk dribbling and taking on players was way worth it, bro.
I agree,
dude. I never realized how bad we were starting for quality players that could create chances until I saw Mudryk play those couple of minutes, bro. Everybody on this team sucks.
Until you saw a couple of minutes of Mudryk,
bro,
and 60 minutes of Joao Felix for a red card.
Bro, those 2 little cameos made me realize how ass our attack has been for the last 2 years, bro. Like, everybody is so bad. Everybody, bro. But, like, don't get me wrong, I'm still a little upset about the loan agreement for Felix and the fact that we're pretty much going to be paying like $1 million a game for him. But that game was so bad. It was so bad, bro. There was literally nothing other than this one cross that went into Mudryk that he didn't hit. I wish he would have hit first time, and then the take on he had that he almost scored on. Other than that,
beautiful take on.
Yeah, that was really nice. But other than that, bro, there was nothing else in this game, bro. It's actually so bad. It's depressing. But I'm not gonna lie, that actually gave me hope for the rest. Not really for the rest of the season, because to get all these players to gel, it's gonna take a whole preseason and.
Maybe a conference league push. A conference league push.
I think you guys are gonna be very very nasty in the UCL next year.
No, I think we're gonna, dude. But it makes me excited because that's not even like a full strength Chelsea team from what we're gonna see next season.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, like you guys are gonna be super nasty in the UCL next year.
What UCL, bro?
in the UEFA Conference League.
Yeah, whatever, bro. I mean, you know what it's like to win a Champions League trophy, though. So
Yeah, facts.
good shit. That's not all of us can say the same, though.
Right.
Anyway,
So Haaland hat trick. Haaland scored a hat trick this match.
well, moving on to the rest of the teams in the top 6, I guess. City actually looks solid, and Haaland, who people called them washed for not scoring for what was it, like
3 games.
Yeah, I think it was like 200 minutes total or something that he didn't score for. People call it. It wasn't actually people calling him washed, but it's crazy how like them falling out of form was them not running away with the league, and they actually got another win.
Poacher's hat trick, what he was doing before. It's just City weren't providing for him before. So
that's what he does, though.
No, exactly. But it's more of a City fault rather than a Haaland
I said
fault.
this. I said this before.
Balls in your face.
I said this before, and I got laughed at.
What,
and
he's a poacher?
He's a poacher.
Yeah,
he's gonna get service, and
he's
this is
a
where
striker.
This is where the majority of his chances were gonna
he's a
get.
true striker.
Who said otherwise about him?
You people laughed at me in the beginning.
All right, run back the footage because I don't remember that.
I'm not looking for that. Anyway,
Yeah, we're not doing that.
What I did want to say though is that Man City picking up form, or I guess actually playing well and winning a game for once, is the only thing that's gonna maybe keep Arsenal from winning this league, because the teams around them, like United, I think the cushion might be too big for them to make up if Arsenal are gonna keep playing like this. No, I think it's too big, bro. Bro, it's not just however many games lead that Arsenal have, bro. It's that you need to overcome that and then pass them, and I think that's gonna take way too long for teams behind them to do it. On top of that, Newcastle have won one of their last 4 games and have only scored 1 goal. They haven't conceded at all, though. It's been 3 0-0 draws and the 1-0 win over Fulham.
Yep.
Newcastle's attack is starting to not fall off, but they're starting to plateau a little bit. They're
heavy.
Yeah,
but
so
their defense is still super strong.
solid, but they're not creating chances the way they were, or at least not capitalizing on them.
Yeah.
So, and obviously Tottenham, I don't think anybody ever considers them for anything serious.
No.
Who knows if Brighton and Fulham are going to keep this up? I think the cushion's starting to become...
I don't think Fulham is, and Brighton are going to start falling off because they're losing players.
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah, that's true. Moises Caicedo might be the next one on the way to Arsenal. So who knows? I think the cushion might really be too big for them.
For the teams, it's Arsenal, Liverpool, and I think Chelsea, right? In for Caicedo.
For Caicedo, yeah. But I honestly don't think Chelsea really are gonna get him, bro.
You guys spent too much already.
We spent too much, and we're gonna go. Apparently, we're gonna go back in for Enzo in the summer. And I think Enzo's the guy they really want. We desperately need a midfielder, bro. This midfield is the same 2018 midfield, bro. We cannot keep going with this. But
yeah, I mean, it's Arsenal versus City for this title. I mean, I said this before. I never thought we were in a title race. I told you guys what I wanted. I wanted a top 4 finish and a trophy, whichever trophy it was. If it's the Caraboobies, I don't care.
If it's a Pro Clubs Division 3 title, bro, any trophy, just I want anything.
Okay, yeah, this is a guy with the Conference League title next season.
Nah, I don't care. We won a trophy last year.
Yeah, whatever.
It's been 11 months since our last trophy won, bro. When was the last one?
Anyways, like I was saying, no, yeah, all I wanted was a top 4 finish, a trophy, any trophy, it doesn't matter. Build these players' confidence, the manager, whatever, all that. So
I'm also more confident with Arsenal's push to the finish line because Trossard, when he came into the game, I think he did very well. He did exactly what he needed to do. He needed to run down the line, attack defenders, pass out, and that's exactly how he created the 3rd goal. And he's really good at finishing. I think he's better at finishing than Martinelli.
I think you guys are making signings now, and that's the final push that I think you guys needed, because the January transfer window is extremely important in my opinion. And I think you guys are gonna push on it most likely with the league.
I think their biggest problem before the January transfer window was depth. They didn't have a lot of it, and now they're actually signing players like Trossard, and I can't remember the name of the other guy.
He's a Turkish center back?
Polish, I think.
Polish?
But he's from the Serie A, so he's a good defender.
Dude, and they're not getting them super expensive either. They're not breaking the bank like another club is.
Dude, we got 50 mil for 2 players.
Yeah, and I'm a little biased, but I really want them to get Weston McKennie, bro. I actually think not only would I prefer a U.S. national team player to play for them, but I also think Arsenal could use a player like him.
I saw Arsenal fans saying he's not good enough, and I don't disagree, but I don't agree.
Nah, bro, I don't think they've seen McKennie play.
I think
enough.
he has potential. Dude, he plays just like, I think he's literally Granit Xhaka, but American. He plays the exact same role.
I think he's a lot more athletic though.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Granit Xhaka has been really good.
And McKennie's a low key a little more technical in my opinion, because the thing is, he's not even just a center mid in my opinion. Like Juve deploy him a lot on the right. The US when he plays with the US and even in the World Cup, he was playing a lot on the right. Like he can put in crosses, he can play long balls. Like he's the best of, when he plays with the national team at least, he's the best of like Tyler Adams and Gio Reyna in one. So I'd really like to see him play for Arsenal, because I think they need a profile like a player profile like that. And
I think that could transform him though. If you transform Granit Xhaka into one of the best cam center mid CDM hybrids in the league, he could definitely do it to McKennie.
Dude, Arteta, but I know, dude. Arteta's really Pep's disciple though. That's crazy, because he's really molding these players into competent, like not just competent players, but players that are gonna challenge for the league and the team challenging for the league. It's crazy, and they didn't believe in him. We didn't believe in him. I didn't believe in him.
I didn't believe in him after like 2.5 seasons.
I think the next few years is really gonna be an Arsenal United rivalry.
And Chelsea, yeah, facts. I agree.
Arsenal and United,
and Arsenal and Chelsea, and
United,
and Chelsea.
Arsenal,
but
United rivalry.
Anyways,
and Chelsea.
Let's go through this real quick. I've been seeing a lot of talk. Does Gabi Jesus take the starting spot from Nketiah when he gets back?
Yes.
Not immediately.
No, I think so.
Not immediately.
I think Gabi Jesus.
You would put him right back into the starting 11.
Yes.
I would.
Immediately?
Yes. I think he's really important to that squad. I get Nketiah
I
is
agree.
doing good. Nketiah is good and he's doing solid. And Gabriel Jesus is levels above Nketiah.
I agree, but generally when a player comes back a long injury, you don't rush him back into the starting 11, even if he's like match fit. But on top of that,
I disagree. Continue. I'll talk after.
Nketiah still, he's played pretty well in the game that he's had to substitute for him.
But I think Gabriel Jesus is levels above him.
He's clearly better in my opinion. But I don't think you. It's tough on him.
It also depends on the games that will be arriving by that time that he's back, to implement him back in it.
Here's my thing. We all thought that Gabi Jesus was the engine for the team, the reason we were playing so well, the reason we were so fluid up front. With Nketiah up front, we're playing the same, but now we have a scoring striker. A striker who has an eye for goal and is a better poacher and in better positions. We don't need Gabi Jesus to be running out on the wings the way he was in the games earlier. Is it helpful? Yes. Is it dangerous? Yes. But Nketiah has more in dangerous positions, and we've been scoring more goals because of him. I don't think you take him out. I say you keep Nketiah.
I disagree.
Nah, I think
Arteta, he signed him for a reason, and he's gonna implement him back into the starting lineup.
No, for sure. But I think you keep Nketiah until he doesn't allow you to start him anymore. Until if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Literally, and they're playing well with him. So I think you.
And it wasn't broken even before that.
No, it wasn't. But it's still working with Nketiah. And in my opinion, you don't change that unless he actually has a dip in form and starts to play poorly, or you put in Gabi Jesus in the game that he comes back and actually plays better than him. Then I guess you have competition for that spot. But
that's true. You need a great competition. Yeah. But I don't think you take out Nketiah.
It's unfair.
Not immediately.
I get it. Because obviously you want to play all your players, because you don't want players being disappointed, whatever. I just think Gabriel Jesus is levels above, bro. I just think he's that good, especially for the squad, for your squad, and competition for places is good.
Man. I mean, who knows?
We need a striker though. That's why I say we need Nketiah. We need someone that's gonna be scoring goals.
Do you think Arteta would maybe play them both?
No.
See how that works out?
Nah. He likes his 3.
I think Martinelli and Saka have those spots right now
100%.
locked down.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's just that, I don't know. I feel like you can't give it right back to Jesus when he comes back. Like,
not at all.
There has to be competition for that spot if Nketiah's holding it down. Or who knows if he's even going to be playing this well by the time he gets back. Because how long is he going to be out for? Until like March, right?
March.
So, yeah, I mean, if Nketiah's still holding it down by the time he comes back, you have to have competition for that, in my opinion.
See.
But okay, so now we're gonna move on to, since we're at the halfway point of the season, there's no Premier League football this weekend. We're gonna do some mid-season awards. So we're gonna go over Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, Most Impressive Team,
your opinions first.
Most Disappointing Team, and I guess Best Summer Signings. You could do Worst Signings as well.
I wanna hear Alfredo's
Player of the Season. Well, I have to say that, in my opinion, these always go to the player who's been the most impactful for the team that's doing the best in the entire league. So up to this point, and I kind of hate to say it, but I think it's Saka, bro. But
Player of the Year?
But of the season so far, yeah. However,
I disagree with that.
I also hate to say it, but I want to give a shout out to Marcus Rashford, because since coming back from the World Cup, he's been on fire, bro. I think he has like 5 goals in 6 games and an assist also.
He has 10 and 10 right now.
He's nasty.
Yeah, no, but Marcus Rashford has actually been playing out of his mind this season. So I want to give a shout out to him. But also players like Casemiro, I think, deserve it as well, because he's been a big difference maker in United season so far, and it's been a big reason why you guys have been playing the way you guys have, and the big reason that you guys have had this turnaround. But I think Saka is the heartbeat of the Arsenal attack, in my opinion. Who's been
him and Odegaard.
This is
Odegaard as well. I completely forgot about him, but I'm still giving the edge.
The reason
Saka.
I disagree with that is because he's only 21, so I think he deserves Young Player of the Year.
Yeah, he'll probably get that.
That's true. I mean, yeah, but the Premier League does that for like people, anybody under 23, bro. But I agree. Maybe Young Player of the Year, but in my opinion, there's nobody else that stands out as a clear front runner, in my opinion.
Odegaard.
So, Odegaard, you think so?
Bro, that guy is
standing out as a clear front runner for this
since December, since we got back from the World Cup. That guy has been destroying the league, like destroying. I'm pretty sure he has 15 goals and assists, if not like 16, something like that, in the whole season. As a cam, that's really good.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't think he stands out as a clear front runner. I don't think there's a single player on any team that does.
In my opinion, Player of the Year, I think if he breaks the scoring record, it's gonna be Erling Haaland.
Bro,
and it's the most simple.
It's
the most simple prediction. But if he breaks the record, he's gonna get Player of the Year.
The thing is that low key, there's been a lot of talk about Man City being a better team without him. I don't think that's true at all, because I think his presence changes a lot of things. But I don't know, man. If City aren't really gonna challenge, he's been a great player, but I don't think they're that different without him.
I think.
But what I mean by that,
they win or whether they win or lose the league.
I mean by that though. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. But what I mean is that if he doesn't play the rest of the season, I don't think they drop below second. And if Saka goes out, or if Rashford goes out long term, I think that heavily impacts the fate of the two teams.
Yeah, I mean, but my thing is, I think they bought Erling Haaland specifically for European football. So I think him for the Champions League, and especially if they make a deep run in the Champions League, he's gonna win, and he breaks the record in the Premier League. He's
definitely
going
to. He's gonna break the record.
He's like what, 9 goals away?
34 goals.
Is it?
Yeah, I think he's 9 away. He's at 25 right now, right?
He's gonna break it.
He's gonna break it. So I think he's gonna get Player of the Year. Golden Boot.
I don't think that's a bad shout, but like I said, there hasn't been one single player like other years where people were like going crazy over Kevin De Bruyne. He hasn't been anywhere near the same this season. So this is it's a weird year where like there hasn't been a clear number 1 to me.
For me, it's Saka, Odegaard, Casemiro, or Rashford. One of those 4. Just because without any of those 4 players, both teams are going down.
I love Rashford, but he has his inconsistency. I know he's scoring, but he does still have his inconsistency.
But if he keeps it up for the rest of the season, he keeps him at top 3.
He is on a ridiculous. He scored again today. I mean,
if he keeps him at top 3, he has a shout. But then now, Young Player of the Year, we'd have to go with Saka then. I
think there's no debate.
23U, it's Saka.
I think it's no debate. It's Bukayo Saka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say no because I have him as my player this season. But
if we have to choose someone else,
if I had to pick someone else, it's tough, bro. Because the players I really wanted to take off haven't really hit the ground running like that. Like I really wanted Julian Alvarez to to be that sort of player, but he's obviously playing behind Erling Haaland. He balled at the World Cup though, so I can't really pick him.
Garnacho, buddy.
Garnacho is playing good, but
Chukwuemeka, bro.
yeah, fact.
Like, to be fair, he has been playing pretty well though when he does come on. But I don't know. Okay, if it's not Saka, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have a pick for this.
It's Saka.
It's Saka, 100%.
I guess I'm gonna have to say Saka, even though he's my pick for player.
All right, then my player of the year is Odegaard. But anyways, most impressive team.
Newcastle.
Arsenal.
Newcastle.
I was gonna say United or Newcastle.
I'm
Really?
gonna say Newcastle. Arsenal probably second because nobody expected them to be ready now to win the league.
That's fair.
But I don't think anybody was also ready for Newcastle to make a top 4 challenge at all. Like, I think people probably held teams like Brighton in higher regard, maybe like Fulham, Leeds. When at the first 3 games of the season, people thought Leeds were for real. Like, I don't think many people were considering Newcastle for a run like this. So by far, it's been Newcastle, even though they've kind of tapered off the last couple games. They're my pick.
Yeah, I could agree with Newcastle. They've had a brilliant season. I like Eddie Howe as a coach. I liked him before, but he's proven himself now.
Yeah, I would love for them to make a couple more signings though.
And they're looking.
Yeah. But they might lose St. Maximin though.
They could
Maybe not now, but I think they're gonna lose him eventually.
I mean, yeah, my 2 picks were Newcastle and United because I did not expect us to do really anything this season. My expectations were low. I had us in 6th. Obviously this was before the signings of Casemiro, and Casemiro's obviously the fucking engine of the team. But yeah, this was before those signings. I still didn't expect us to fight for anything this year, but we're fighting for trophies. We're still in all 4 competitions.
Anyways,
I can't even speak on my team, bro. Nah, fodder. You guys
I'm sure you're fighting for trophies, bro. Anyways,
Arsenal are frauds.
Yeah, let's get it out of the way. Most disappointing team.
To me, it's Liverpool.
Really?
The fact that they're with you guys and just a season and 2 seasons ago, last season they were at the Champions League final. They had a chance to win the quadruple. They had the hardest drop off. You guys are terrible now.
That's true.
You guys have
That's
a
true.
terrible. I mean terrible form. I mean like horrendous. But the fact that they were right there to a quadruple and now they're in 9th place with you guys, it's pretty bad.
Dude, it's just they have a lot of. I think their main issue has been continuity because they bring the same team back every single year, rarely add to it. I know, like, over the last couple seasons they've added Diego Jota and now obviously Darwin Nunez, but like, and they lost Sadio Mane too, which is huge for them.
Signed Gakpo, and Gakpo's been bad.
Yeah, but Gakpo's played still a handful of games, and he hasn't played well either. But nah, I'm picking Chelsea by far, bro.
It's Liverpool. Liverpool had the opportunity to win the treble last season. I think even the quadruple. And they fall off this bad. It's Liverpool.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I can agree to that. I'm saying Chelsea personally because of my expectations for the team. And plus, it's just been an ugly ass season, bro. From firing Tuchel to the way that we've played, we've had some awful losses, bro. I like the Brighton loss, the loss to Leeds. It's been so bad, bro, top to bottom. The game against Man City, bro. Even the one in the Carabao Cup also. This game against Liverpool the past weekend, dude, we're not playing well at all. Even when we do scrape out results, it's been ugly the entire season.
You could say that, but neither is the same with Liverpool. Nothing is nothing. There's nothing to be excited about in that team.
What was it? 3-1 to Brentford. 3-0 to Brighton. Yeah. It's also bad. Best summer signing? Casemiro. Or Zinchenko. But Zinchenko second.
I have to still say with Casemiro, bro.
Nah.
No, Casemiro second. Zinchenko though. If Casemiro wasn't there, my choice would be Zinchenko.
Zinchenko has made you guys a lot better. But it for me, it's 100% Casemiro. He's completely changed this United team.
All right, and then
no. But I have a different pick though. It's Haaland, bro. It's Haaland. To me, it's Haaland.
For me, summer signing goes to improve the team.
Okay, yeah, he's made a huge impact on United, but bro, this player coming in new to a new league where people thought this is gonna for real prove whether or not he's that striker that everyone thinks he is, plays better in a quote unquote tougher league than the Bundesliga. gonna break the scoring record. I know he plays in Man City, but like, nah, come on, bro.
I disagree.
No.
I'll disagree because the beginning when we signed Casemiro, it was always, oh, he's a 30-year-old, he's going there for the money, blah 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 blah. It was just a bunch of nonsense, and then he completely transforms our midfield when
That's
we
true.
needed a DM since years. If not, we would have been playing McTominay and Fred.
That's true. That's true. I agree with that. I think we haven't seen a player set a league alight in that way, in the way that Haaland is right now since probably Salah in 2017. That's why that's my pick.
Yeah, but he's player of the year.
Not to me.
I forgot that this guy always chooses different shit all the time. Man.
We need variety in here, bro. Otherwise, it's gonna be boring. But yeah. Anyway, so that's been this episode of Switch the Field. There's been a lot of movement so far at the top. Oh, no, not at the top, because one team at the top right now.
They're frauds.
But yeah, there's been a lot going on with the big teams, our team specifically. And that's been this episode of Switch the Field. My name is Alfredo.
My name is Sebastian Marquez.
And I'm G Roach.
Thank you guys for watching.